Hey, what's up GQ? I'm Tanner Buchanan, and today I'm going undercover on the interwebs. It's actually me. Is interwebs too weird, or do you want me to say internet?
No.
Oh. Oh, what do we have from Twitter? Tanner Buchanan, how is it being to work alongside Addison? You learned or taught more? It was amazing to work with Addison. She worked really hard, came in, and you would never know that she hadn't acted before. I'm always learning from everybody, doesn't matter who it is. So I'd say it's a give and take. I would say 50-50. This one is, how was the kiss? Referring to the MTV Awards. It was great. You know, we tried to shock some of the viewers. It seemed to work. I mean, that's what a lot of people were talking about for a few days. How is Tanner Buchanan not related to Val Kilmer or the Sprouts twins? I've never heard the Sprouts twins before. I have gotten before that I look like a younger Val Kilmer, which I will completely take. He is an actor that I look up to, and I think he has amazing performances. I'd love to play a younger Val Kilmer, or maybe his son or something. Maybe if they make a Top Gun 3, or if they remake Tombstone, that would be awesome. I'll be your Huckleberry. Cobra? I think of Avatar: The Last Airbender when I think of that. Does Tanner Buchanan have a girlfriend? Yes, I do. Her name is Elizabeth Broadway. Most people know her as Lizzie Broadway, and she's absolutely wonderful. Who are the strongest Cobra Kai characters ranked? Oh, that one's really hard. I'll do top 3. I would have to say Kreese is number 3. Mostly because he's a little bit older than all the other actors. I'm gonna give number 2 to Ralph Macchio, who plays Daniel. And the only reason I'm putting Billy Zabka at number 1, who plays Johnny, is just because he plays my dad in the show, and I gotta give him number 1. How do martial arts instructors / students feel about Netflix's Cobra Kai? So I've been approached by a lot of people that practice martial arts, and a lot of them are extremely happy that martial arts is getting back out there. I've talked to a lot of parents and kids who have started martial arts because of the show, which is actually really cool, knowing that we influence that. The martial arts world is getting more notice. That's actually a really nice question. Should Warner Bros. And DC consider Cobra Kai actor Tanner Buchanan for a future role as a young Batman? I'm gonna be honest, I don't care what superhero I get to play or whatever it might be, Marvel, DC, I wanna play a superhero. Just please let me be in something. I just wanna play a superhero. That's all I've ever wanted since I've been a young kid, is to play a superhero. Right now we got Reddit. You may not believe it, but it's actually me. Had he ever seen any of the Karate Kid films before getting the role? If yes, when did he first see them? I had seen the first one around 5 years old. My mom was actually a black belt in karate in the 80s, and she actually introduced it to me. Next we have, which dojo would he prefer to join in real life? Who amongst all the young Cobra Kai / Miyagi-Do actors has become the best martial artist? If there was any dojo I wanted to join in real life, I'd probably say Cobra Kai, just because they're the most ruthless and badass out of the bunch. Who amongst all the young Cobra Kai Miyagi-Do actors has become the best? I'm gonna give this one to Mary Mauser, who plays Samantha. She's really improved a lot over the past few years and is absolutely killing it. Many people online have said that Tanner resembles 90s era heartthrobs, such as Ryder Strong and Jonathan Brandis. Does Tanner see a resemblance between himself and either Ryder or Jonathan? Why or why not? I don't know if I see it myself. I've seen a lot of posts that have put pictures next to either Ryder or Jonathan. I guess I just kind of have that 90s look. Sure, I'll say I do. Anybody think that Tanner Buchanan from Cobra Kai could play a younger Anakin Skywalker in the future? I would love to be in the Star Wars universe. I don't know how many more movies that they would even want to make in the future, but sure, I'll take it. Next, back to Twitter. Hey Tanner, did you have a good Christmas? Yes, I did have a good Christmas. So I read that you already studied Taekwondo and Muay Thai, but did you also have to learn karate or another martial arts for Robbie and Cobra Kai? Yes, I did know Taekwondo. I took that for a little bit when I was about 10 or 11 years old, and then trained in Muay Thai for about 8 months before I started Cobra Kai. But our stunt coordinators and fight coordinator are kind of in charge of the martial arts that we do, and we do a whole mix of stuff. Some Taekwondo and some Muay Thai, all kinds of stuff going on there. What was working with Kieran Sutherland like? I think they mean Kiefer Sutherland. Kiefer was great. Most people might or might not know Kiefer is actually a musician. So most of the days were filled with us. If we weren't doing a scene, we would actually go out to his trailer and play guitar together, and he would sing. So, you know, a lot of good memories there. Tanner Buchanan are participating in season 4 of Cobra Kai or not, because she is making the film She All That. I am in season 4. He's All That actually shot a few months before we started shooting season 4. I guess you'll have to see what goes on in that season. Hey bro, are you from Lima, Ohio? I was born in Lima, Ohio. However, I'm from a smaller town about 20 miles from there called Ottawa, Ohio. Just mostly farmers, very, very small town. We nailed it. Wikipedia. In 2010, he made his first appearance on television playing a child role in the Modern Family series. Yes, that is true. I played kid number 2 in the Halloween episode, and I was a mummy. I had one line. I can see his feet. I think what I remember is I didn't have a clue what was going on. I just knew I had to come in and say my line. I just couldn't screw that up. I painted a picture of a butterfly. You're quoting something, aren't you? Yes, I was. So I've found a liking to Twitter to almost just come up with the most obscure kind of tweets to put out there. Most of them are quotes. And this was actually December 29th. I had just watched Elf, which is one of my favorite movies. I was just quoting Will Ferrell there. Thanks to everybody for the questions, but I think I'm gonna sign off the interwebs for now. See ya.